Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Slcmof, and I want to thank you so much for the great response that I got on my transit video. 20k views, 110 likes, only about 15 dislikes, which is exactly what I was looking for in the response from that video. So since you guys liked the zombies info so much, and a lot of people subbed to me from that video, I figured I'd do another one. So, oh, by the way, I'm not going to turn into a syndicate project, but I am going to, you know, probably be my last zombies video for a while. So I want to show you Richtofen's appearance in this map. Now he talks on the radio, and I know a lot of you guys know that, but I want to piece together the audio that he says. Take a listen.
I know I should have invented an egg-moving robot. Stupid Maxis. This is rules. This stupid accent. Login. Kitty. Password? I'm not, but that's why no one would guess it. Hello, Samantha. You little brat. Time is coming. So soon. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. Finally, we can confront this little beast. Power up the machine.
So as we progress along and find these subtle hints, we do realize that this map is honestly all about Richtofen. And this is very important to the story, in my opinion, but not near, and you know, obviously you can see this book up here in the second story. I don't think that means anything, but what I do think is really essential to the story in a whole is the correlation between our pals, Misty and Marlton and all them, our transit friends, and the correlation between die rise. Now, I want you to take a listen. I did not edit this sound in that you're about to hear. It happens around 6 or 7 every time. Take a listen. In case you did not see the Die Rise trailer, basically one of the big pointers that came out from that trailer is that Marlton was not in the trailer at all. Now, what people immediately start doing, of course, is making theories and videos and everything. And, you know, being the rational person I am, coming from, you know, a third-party view of the matter, if you will, you know, I just think of it as nothing and them just trying to throw us in for a loop. You know, they want us to make these theories and have discussions because that's what makes zombies, in all honesty. It's not really training around in circles. I think that it's the story. So they want us to make these theories. But in further inspection, these subtle hints, as well as the hole in the sky that you're about to see. Now, I don't know if this hole in the sky that you're looking at right now, there's all darkness and the mushroom cloud to my right, and then just a massive bright light coming out of the sky. What does the bus and the hole in the sky mean? Well, what it is two physical proofs of evidence that our pals left California, went to Nevada, the place of Nuketown, kicked Marlton off the bus, and left. And most importantly, took a helicopter to China or die rise. So let me explain myself before you dislike and comment with your hate. Please watch the whole video. Basically, I know that Marlton was kicked off the bus because of the Easter egg that Guns for Hire, no, not Guns for Hire, what is this, 2010, Spider-Bite, thank you, Spider-Bite. Spider-Bite completed the Easter egg on NGT, and I will link you to this video. Basically, what he does is he is able to knife the bunker, and Marlton speaks out of it. Now, this is not new info, but I want to try to quote the best I can 2 things that Marlton says that is very important. The first one, Marlton in the bunker says, just because one is different is not a valid excuse to simply banish him. So what this means is he was thrown off the bus because he is kind of the nerd, the weak link to the chain. And then, another big quote. Both of these quotes are from Transit, but they put them in the bunker because they, you know, completely are paralleled to the situation that he is on Transit and the situation that he is in trapped in the bunker. Was he thrown in there, or did he lock himself in there? I don't know. But one thing that he says in the bunker, when you knife it again, and I will link you to the video, he says, something along the lines of, please scoot over, I need my leg space, or I'm claustrophobic, basically, essentially. So what this means is that not only was he kicked off the bus, but he is down there with another human. Who is it likely to be? I would put my guess on Misty, since they have a thing for each other, in case you didn't know that bit of info. So there, of course, is problems with my theory, and there's two main ones, and I think first, the biggest problem with the theory is how would a helicopter make a hole in the sky? Because, you know, it might make a little bit of, you know, cloud diffusion per se. I don't know how I would describe the look of it, but the clouds would probably look different. But, you know, at the same respect, I mean, it wouldn't make a giant hole in the sky. But at the same time, I don't think Treyarch put that in there for nothing. And, obviously, that hole wouldn't probably be made by the helicopter in real life. The second big problem is how could you take a helicopter across the Pacific Ocean? It's not possible. You do not have enough fuel. Not to mention, this map, Nuketown, takes place in the 1960s. You can distinctly tell by the sign is not the 2025 sign, but the 1960s sign. So this map takes place in 1960s. So you can't pull the, oh, it's 2025, you have unlimited fuel, a trillion miles to the gallon card on me. So, you know, how do I explain these faults? I just simply explain them as they're fiction. This is a fiction story. You know, Richtofen did not deal with the Nazis' time machines or anything, like the zombie story says. So this is a fictional story, and, you know, they have to drop subtle hints, and I think they did it by doing this fictional and non-plausible means of explaining the link between Nuketown, Transit, and Die Rise. Also, before you comment that this hole in the sky, as I claim, is just the sun, make sure that you understand that a nuke was just dropped right next to Nuketown. So, I don't know if you've ever seen pictures of Hiroshima or Nagasaki, but there is no seeing through this thick smoke that is created from these bombs. And once again, this is fictional, so you could pull the fictional card on me like I did on you, but I really don't think that it is just the sun. I think it's actually a hole in the sky that is symbolic for something. Maybe it's not physical evidence of the helicopter leaving, but it's symbolic. Lastly, I want to propose a possible linkage between the Tower of Babel and Nuketown, and you can see these power lines that are running all the way down to this like Osama bin Laden looking hideout. And I'm not sure if there is any linkage between the two, and we tried to zoom in and see if we could see anything. But, you know, what's unique about the building is that it's completely untouched, and there's a nuke dropped, and I think that is just mostly because Nuketown, or Treyarch, rather, is pretty lazy to edit out the war-torn look, and the building is so far away. But, last thing I want to leave you with, the sound of a monkey saying, "Mommy, I miss you." And I don't know if you guys have heard this, but it basically is mentioning Samantha, the mother of the zombies, the controller. If you guys learned something new or enjoyed the video, I'd really appreciate hitting the like button first of all, and secondly hitting the subscribe button in the top right hand corner. I'd really appreciate it. My name's Slcmof. We'll see you later.